Welcome back to Diablo Immortal. Some players have been experiencing bugs with some of the newly introduced events into the game from the most recent update. We're going to touch on that today, as well as AI art. Is that going on? Guys, I hope you're all doing well and enjoying the Halloween update inside of Diablo Immortal. We have the Hallows Wake. Claim gifts from the crone. Now, we come on over here, we can claim all of these from doing whatever it is we're doing inside of the game, and the rewards, they're not right here inside of this. You need to go to the crone. When you click on this navigate button, it takes you right over here to the crone, which is essentially this old woman. You have two choices when you come over here. Hallows Wake treasures. These are things that are redeemable from the hallowed stones that you're accumulating from doing different things. Then you notice that we have different rewards that you can claim, and they're actually quite nice. 3 telluric pearls available, 1 legendary crest available today, and then another one unlocks on the 22nd. Legendary items, and then other things, the cosmetics, the headless cosmetics that we were talking about recently are going to be available on the 24th, the 31st, and then on the 6th. We get some flora, of course, gold. This is essentially an ongoing event that's going to last quite a while. And people are saying that they're unable to claim some of these things. Well, some of these are not claimable because they are behind a time gate. As you can see, this one right here on the 22nd, which is essentially 5 days from today. Other players were claiming that they couldn't, even if they had the hollowed stones, unlock some of these items. I have not seen that or heard that from anyone personal. So I can't say that has actually been happening. But for me, let's try it out right now. I'm going to buy 2 telluric pearls, redeem with my hallowed stones. Now I'm at 6 of 40, which is going to help me on my grind towards getting myself higher legendary gems. Now, in addition to this, we have Avarice's March, and this one right here, I showed you the battle with the boss in the dungeon yesterday in that video, but some players have actually been running into goblins in the open world as well and have been enjoying it. I have a comment on that in a second, but before we go any further, let's actually take a look at another comment from yesterday's video. We have Dark Vostik 314 saying, "It makes me sad how I'm more addicted to this game," meaning Diablo Immortal, "than I am to Diablo 4. And I don't know if it should make you sad, man. This is a great game, and if you enjoy it and can enjoy the mobile ability of this, I think it's a great thing. I think it's nothing that we should be sad about. Plus, if you want, you could play both, right? We also have Cademan Christos, who says the Bout of Realms, this new version of it, is so hype. I'm actually happy to see that people are interested and excited for the new Bout of Realms and not looking at it in a negative fashion. Again, at the end of the day, it's a way to get yourself more rewards, have some fun, and engage in some PvP. Now, I mentioned something as we're going through the in-game events. I mentioned something regarding AI and how AI artwork is potentially being used in Diablo Immortal, and as we know, it's being used, well, all over the world as AI is taking over. This is Howler Hunt right here. Notice that we have this this werewolf from Howler Hunt. Now let's take a look at what someone is claiming is an AI rendition. As you can see from this image over here that's been shared over on Reddit, we have some circled items that are, well, potentially AI generated. And when I look at this, I guess we could go back and forth and compare to what's going on inside of the game. Maybe I'll do a side-by-side in just a moment. But the one thing that really stands out is this hand, this claw. Notice that this hand over here has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers. This one over here has 1, 2, 3, what seems to be 4. It does not look like there is a 5th finger on that. Now, is this AI generated? And if we scroll down a little bit, we have a person right here, Quiet Brain, saying, "I work for a huge company very invested in AI. I can tell you the extent to which it's being subtly implied that their jobs depend on embracing AI is actually hilarious." And I think that this is kind of true. Companies are trying to implement AI to shorten workflows, save money, and things like that. And they're having their staff utilize this AI so that they can implement it slowly over time. The folks working on this are probably being told they need to prove that they use AI in X percentage of their development projects, and this could be true. At the same time, I actually don't know 100% if Blizzard is or not. I can see how long-term this could save tons of time and resources, but for now it's just so half-baked, it's disingenuous, just my opinion. I, first of all, don't have anything against AI or hate the idea of AI being used in artwork development or game development. Just pointing it out right here. I don't even think that if Blizzard were using AI, that they would have to come out and state that they're using AI. I mean, they can make their game how they want to. Let's do a side-by-side right now. Okay, so now that we have these side-by-side, right over here on the left, we have from in-game, and over here we have what's being claimed to be AI. Taking a look at the hand that's circled first, the front hand, it actually, the thought that I had that this was AI generated, it actually seems that there is the fifth claw right there, and it looks just as it looks inside of the game. Not saying that was what was put inside of the game wasn't AI generated. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, I'm not sure. If you take a look at where the tail would be, notice there is a tail coming out of the one that's from inside of the game, but in the one that's being claimed to be AI generated, there is no tail. But the stone that's circled underneath the tail, where the tail would be, is still there as it is inside of the game as well. I'm taking a look at the shoulder piece right there, and I don't see much difference between the shoulders, to be honest with you. Maybe a little bit of hair that's draping over the shoulder that's not in the first one. The other hand, the hand on the rear, it doesn't seem much different whatsoever. And also the background that's being circled with some buildings and stuff, well, it's not inside of the game, but at the same time, I don't know why that would seem to be AI generated. So first of all, my first question is, do you think this is AI generated from this? Do you think they're both AI generated? And if things are AI generated as far as artwork goes, do you see that as a problem for Diablo Immortal or for gaming in general? Now let's talk about the green set items event going on inside of the game right now. You have the ability, set drops have a chance to gain the following blessings: to convert the set, the quality increase of the set, or attribute increase of the set. Many players are saying that they have seen no increase in drops and nothing really great coming from this. They haven't been able to replace any of their green items. Some stating that they were playing the game for hours running dungeons and they still never were able to grab anything good from it. As you can see right over here, I have it set so that I have not only the set that I'm looking for, because I'm really trying to go for the Skybreaker set for the most part. I'm also going for a couple of pieces of Vithus as well. And I could also say, although I haven't played hours of dungeons like some of the other players have mentioned inside of the game, I can say that I have not yet been able to replace any of my green items from running any of those. Now, these are some that I recently picked up from dungeons. Nothing great right here. Here's one that's a that would actually be one that I could use, but it's not a good one. And yeah, this is just from me running a couple of dungeons this morning. I was able to pick up 3 green items and nothing that great to replace anything. That being said, I mean, how many dungeons did I run this morning? 3 or 4 dungeons. I did get 3 drops, and then we could utilize these. We could basically break them down and use the materials to craft new ones if you want to. So for one, I'm happy that I'm personally seeing more drops than I typically do. I just wish that some of the drops were a little bit better, or maybe the green items I just have are kind of at the top level of what I can get at this point in time, and I'm going to be waiting for the next Infernal difficulty for something better. And lastly, the Crone has gifts for us every day. Make sure that you're claiming your gifts, whichever chest you want to choose. This resets every day inside of the game, and it'll give you some nice small rewards. I just literally just got some hallowed stone from it, which is really nothing whatsoever. And looks like I forgot a gem over here as well. So you could come on over here now if you want to go to the Crone again. The Crone's gifts are not available until tomorrow, but you can make sure that you're getting all of this. I think that the rewards that we're seeing right here, 2 legendary crests, 3 Telluric pearls, bunch of cosmetics that are 30-day cosmetics. It's actually quite nice. Can we actually view this thing right here? Oh yeah, we can. This is what it's going to look like if you have that green head. I personally really like this one the best. Oh yeah, that thing is freaking awesome. We also have the blue ghost. That's actually what it is. They're ghosts coming out of the head. I never realized that until right now. And then, of course, the fire head. So these are the 3 that are available, all available at different times. And, well, I'm going to be using probably all of them. They're a little bit of fun. Unfortunately, they're not, you know, going to be here for more than 30 days. But guys, let me know your thoughts on everything going on Diablo Immortal. Have you encountered any bugs or issues? Are you loving Diablo Immortal more than Diablo 4? And yes, I know regarding yesterday's crossover event that I was talking about with Diablo Immortal, with StarCraft, a lot of that footage was coming from Diablo 4, but there's many reasons to believe that it's actually going to be coming to Diablo Immortal as well. We'll have to see. More on that soon. Have a great day, guys.